Hello, Libra. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for Libra. Cross watchers are welcome. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm a Libra Venus. So, all right, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. All right, Libras. Let's take a look-see, shall we? In the past, we've got the Ten of Cups. Happiness, celebration. Wonderful. Beautiful emotions. Feeling successful, feeling happy. It feels like in a group. Okay. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, it feels like this might be a pretense. It might be pretending. It might be a lie that everything is okay, that you're happy, that everyone's happy. Feels like in the family. We're happy. We're all happy. It doesn't feel like you are, it feels like you're feeling abandoned inside of a relationship, inside of a family. Oh, this is not a happy home at all. This could be very well, Libra, your family of origin. For some of you, it's a family of origin. For some of you, this is a romantic relationship, a family that you created with someone. And for some of you, it feels like both. That there was this pretense that we're all happy, but it feels like you're very alone. I'll start with family of origin. It feels like everybody is independent. They're not really a unit, a family structure, supportive, connective. It feels like everybody is trying to survive this childhood, this family. It feels like what the family appears is more important than how you feel or how you really are. It's the appearances. All right, so it's very fictitious. Feels like you got to smile and bear it. You've got to pretend that we're all supporting each other and that they're supporting you. It feels like all the energy is on the story and how one appears is the importance in this family of origin. Okay, it looks like at some point there's a realization that this way of operating, pretending, pretense, we're all happy, is not working for you anymore. It looks like you're standing your ground against this type of projection, pretense, fabrication, illusion, delusion, that everything's fine. It looks like you're no longer interested in... Feels like the people who are still inside of this family or this group, it feels like you don't want to be a part of this group, because to be a part of this group you have to abandon yourself to fit in. It feels like you have to abandon who you are to be in this group, this family that's deceptive, that doesn't care for you or about you. They don't uplift you. They don't invest in you. They don't give you any of their time, their energy. It feels like but they do show up if you do something wrong or out of line. It feels like they show up to, it feels like I'm talking to someone who's a scapegoat of the family. And so it feels like you never got a fair shake in this family system. And yet they still expect you to, without their support, their care, their attention, they don't care about your happiness, but they still expect you to toe the line. It feels like the people in this environment feel okay with treating you poorly. Maybe because that's how you were taught how to treat yourself, poorly, to abandon yourself and not care for yourself. So nobody in this environment cares for you. And it feels like when you create an environment, when you stand up for yourself, you don't get any support. Feels like if you want to stand up for yourself, you are not allowed in this environment. All right, Libra, in current energy, we've got Judgment. Feels like you're reworking something, seeing something differently. You might be having an awakening. Feels like you're seeing things from a different perspective, from a broader standpoint. It looks like you are focusing on work, focusing on building a foundation for yourself. Looks like you've been healing from heartbreak in your past. Feels like you're taking your time to build it correctly. You're very loyal. It feels like there's a wisdom in the pacing of whatever you're creating. Feels like you're healing your heart from the heartbreak from the past, from people, from lies, from belief systems and structures. There's communication coming in. It looks like what I'm perceiving here, Libra, is that you're stepping into some type of leadership. Something is shifting around leadership, and it feels like you're stepping into some type of authoritative position. What's interesting is that you're showing up in this current energy as the Emperor, with Judgment on your side. It feels like the environment in the past, if that was a family, whatever that group is, group dynamic, that you were the black sheep, the scapegoat, where you had to abandon yourself to try to fit in. It feels like once you discarded that belief system, stopped hanging around with people who don't believe in you, don't care about you, it looks like you've shifted your energy, and you're now in this Emperor energy, leader. In the original Judgment card, the people are waking up from coffins, from being in a small place. and the angel is blowing their horn and waking the people up to a new way of being that's much bigger. And it feels like you are waking up to a new way of being, that you are a leader. Why you didn't find success in that group, maybe family of origin, was because it was too small, because they didn't see your value. Feels like you have experienced a lot of bad leaders, bad leadership in your life, so you could understand how to lead yourself correctly. Okay. Wow. Some people, it feels like there are people from this peanut gallery from your past that perceive that you're foolish, that you're reckless, that you don't know what you're doing. Everything that I'm perceiving to the contrary. And it also looks like you're attracting people, groups of people, friends, people who want to celebrate your victories. Wow. 10 of Cups. I'm getting a message here that it's happening for you, that you are, by your willingness, Libra, to show up as yourself, trusting yourself, allowing yourself to have awakenings, to become the version of yourself that you prefer, to allow yourself to expand, to no longer abandon yourself, to allow yourself to grow into the size of who you really are, which looks like a leader. That now you are attracting people who want to support you because you're supporting yourself, because you're leading yourself. And I also get the feeling that you're not cruel and demanding leader, but it feels like you care. You want to empower yourself to be into leadership, and you want to empower those you lead. And it looks like you've left behind anyone who's not on the same page with you. It's not that you're not fighting these people from your past. You're not needing them to change. It feels like you're just recognizing that they're not for you. It feels like detachment. That's interesting. It snowed a ton here in Santa Fe yesterday, and today it's still snowing. And after I said that, all the snow fell off the roof. It feels like you're done with people who can't perceive you correctly, with deception, manipulation. Feels like there are people from your past that have something negative to say about you. They're just showing themselves. It feels like they're saying something about you or to you or towards you, projecting unloving, uncaring sentiments. But you're no longer a match. It feels like you're just detaching from anyone who can't, you're not going to fight people who can't perceive you and see you. It feels like you've created this leadership for yourself by not fighting people, not to see you, by just becoming who you're meant to be and allowing the right people to be attracted to your energy. You're not going to try to force something to happen. There is this energy here of trying to force something to happen, wanting that happily ever after 10 of Cups energy, wanting it to be real though. There's something something that's not over. Some type of established way of being isn't over. What's not? Oh, interesting. Empress Reversed. So you're showing up in this current energy as the Emperor. And there's someone, it feels like it's a feminine energy, toxic, that doesn't want this to be over. There's something about you having this victory that doesn't go with the story. This feels like someone from your past, toxic feminine who's used to controlling the narrative, used to controlling your narrative. And it feels like she's not done. Like she can't have your victory. It doesn't go with her worldview. So what's she going to do? What does Libra need to know? It feels like you've detached from this toxic feminine energy, and so it doesn't feel like she knows how to access your energy. It doesn't feel like you have created any opportunities for her to get into your energy. It feels like you've completely detached. It feels like she doesn't have access to you. You don't see this person as an option, and that's like really upsetting this person. Whoever this toxic feminine is, it feels like you showing up as the Emperor with judgment, positive judgment, that you're looking good, that you've healed yourself, that you've got people around you, that you're moving towards your happily ever after. A true 10 of Cups, not a pretense make-believe. We're pretending we need everyone to think that we've got the happy house, happy family. And this person can feel that you are headed towards a real 10 of Cups, or have created it, and they can't have it. That's what this is. Yeah. The emotions are intense. This person is out just enraged. You're not supposed to be able to create this for yourself. Not real. You're really creating it. You're taking the time to authentically create this 10 of Cups for yourself. Not a fake fabricated, but a real version. And this person, oh my God, 10 of Cups, third 10 of Cups. You have so much happiness. You create happiness for others, and this person can't have it. Can't have your happiness, can't have you really succeeding where they created an illusion of 10 of Cups. You are creating a reality of 10 of Cups. Dang, Libra. All right, what's hidden is 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Feels like what's hidden is this toxic feminine that wants things to stop working in your space, doesn't want you to be able to work, doesn't want things to work for you. This person doesn't know how to create 10 of Cups in their life, in their world. They know how to create the delusion of it, but nobody is really happy. You, it feels like, no longer talk to this family group, low or no contact, and you've gone your own way. You've led yourself out of this heartbreak and has created your happiness for yourself. And it just doesn't go with their worldview. It doesn't feel like you should be allowed to. There might be also religious beliefs. There's some very strict limiting beliefs that you're not supposed to be able to have this type of success. It doesn't fit with their worldview. This person doesn't know any other way of being other than abandoning people, making people feel left out. This person created and exploited your abandonment wound, is what it feels like, this toxic feminine energy. And that it's not working, that it feels like, Libra, you're saying, yes, keep abandoning me. Keep on abandoning me. Because you being abandoned has really worked out to your advantage. This person thought that you would always cling, always come back, always be dependent on them, be dependent on their perception, be dependent on their validation, on their love, but you've moved on from them. They don't have the higher ground, and you've got the truth on your side. Now we've got the Ace of Swords upright. In the past, the Ten of Cups was with the Ace of Swords in reverse. It was a lie, the Ten of Cups. Now you've got the Ace of Swords upright. You're just speaking your truth. By speaking your truth, you've led yourself to this new way of being, and you're creating happiness for yourself, real happiness for yourself and those around you. Wow. I feel so much pride coming through. All right, Libra. The outcome and advice is Seven of Cups. It looks like you have options. You have options in regards to this person who just is very out of balance and repeating cycles, unable to change who they are. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like you're very independent from this energy. Looks like the options that you have it feels somewhat easy, simple to look at feel into your options. Feels like you're not going back. You're not going to go back and repeat a cycle. You're not going to go back into imbalance. It looks like you're moving forward to your independence. You walk away from anything and anyone that's not for you. Feels like you've learned how to deal with some of your maybe emotional attachments that weren't serving you. You're walking a new path of truth. You're making moves. You're learning as you go. I love that. You're learning as you go. It's owning your mistakes, owning all aspects of yourself. So you're looking very charismatic, very attractive. I think one thing that this person that I'm tuning into, this toxic feminine energy that's coming through, it feels like she has a perfect picture or a lot of perfection pictures, so she doesn't learn as she goes. She needs to be perfect and be viewed as perfect, perceived as perfect, complete, that there's nothing wrong with her, and that's not how life is. We're all learning as we go. And there's something about your ability to make mistakes, learn from them, and move on. It feels like I'm talking to somebody who's very flexible, adaptable, resilient, and it has a good look. It looks good. Instead of someone who's trying to be perfect, just recognizing I am who I am. It also it feels like space, since you're not trying to be perfect, that you're inviting people who are more authentic and real. Because you are just wanting to be authentic and real and be yourself. And so you're creating spaces where people can be authentically themselves. For a lot of you who are waiting, maybe waiting for the right people to show up, it feels like the wait it's a lot closer than you think it is. You're a lot closer than you think you are to your finish line. Finish line maybe being Two of Cups. Maybe a loving relationship, a reciprocal loving relationship. It looks like in the past you were exploring your insecurities. There was this belief that I can't be alone, and maybe even was instilled in you and your family, like you can't be alone, you don't want to be alone. And so you stayed insecure, but in a group, trying to fit in, abandoning yourself, abandoning your desires, abandoning your willpower, your strength, your confidence to fit into this system. And it feels like once you stop trying to fix it, stop trying to fix yourself and let what was meant to fall away, then you were able to start becoming this version of yourself. So, wow. All right, that's your reading, Libra. I'm so grateful for you. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.